Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kathie J Show. I am Kathie J. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this half hour. I appreciate you so much. I want to give a really big special shout out to Colleen B out there. She watches the show every day. It means the world to me, that message you sent me. I was crying, actually. I was bawling like a baby, Colleen. So thank you so much for just vibing with what we're doing here on the show. I love you so much. All right, so anything y'all might have missed on the Kathie, you just go to KathyJShow.com and you can catch up. All right, so this month we've been celebrating Black History Month by having conversations with therapists and members of the Black community about the importance of changing the narrative for a better Black future. DJKtone has been doing that by serving and leading by example in our community since I've met you like 20 years ago. Everybody, this is DJKtone. Yay! He's an artist, a philanthropist, everything that you can say. That's his resume.
Definitely.
I just was a poet and didn't even know it.
I
know, look at you. All right, so tell everybody, okay, my whole career, DJKtone and I have known each other, and I only got to host club nights a couple times. Yeah, you've been DJing for how long? You started as a rapper.
So, not really.
No?
So I always rap, freestyle, all that, but no, I didn't really start as a rapper. But I did rap when I was small and little, but I've always been into music.
Okay.
Always. But I'm going on my 22nd year and actually DJing.
That's awesome.
Right now.
Awesome. And you're so good at it. If any
Thank
of y'all have been in a club and DJKtone is on the marquee for you to go, you know you had a good night that night.
Definitely.
It's about you create the vibe for the people.
Create the vibe. And a lot of times I've actually learned, people have told me, you've literally saved my life, because they come from work, they might be having a rough time.
Yeah.
And just the music. And that's the thing about it, the music and the music selection, and sometimes certain songs hit different for different people.
Oh no, totally. And you always know when to drop certain songs. And if people pay you, do you pay the song do you play the song they want?
I'll take
you take care of it.
I got my tip jar right there.
Now you're a Park Hill boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Let's show your kids. Tell us who they are.
So on the left, that's my oldest, Keon. On the right, that's my middle son, Kyron. So Keon's 20. Kyron's 15, and those are my twins, Kamal, the second, and Courtney.
Beautiful. Okay, we got another photo of the kids, but beautiful kids. Is that they're all that age right now? That's a current photo?
Yeah, that's current.
I love it.
The twins are 7.
All right. So the thing that I love, when you were beatboxing, when you were a kid, then you turned into always just loving DJ music and stuff. When did the philanthropy come in? Because you give back in a way. You have KTONE Cares Foundation.
So I think the philanthropy has always been in me. I've always done something to give back, always. But it really, me just super giving back. I started my foundation a year ago, but I was giving scholarships out of my own pocket 5 years before that.
Yes, you were. Here's one of your scholarships right here.
Yeah.
The scholarship program through the KTONE Foundation. You give $500, and I saw you. Kids have to do a whole application and everything.
Yeah, it's a real scholarship. You can't take me for a joke.
No, you can't. No, you can't. And
they have to have a certain GPA.
Yeah.
Do a essay.
Yeah,
all
you
that.
make sure because you want them to put in the work because you're putting in the work to give it to them. So,
For
all right,
sure.
well, it's time for us to take a quick break. Told you it goes so fast.
Oh, yeah.
When we come back, we're going to talk about his thoughts on the community and the role that a strong Black man can play in it. We'll be right back. Kathie J. The Colorado Lottery is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. Colorado Lottery, play on. Welcome back to the Kathie J Show, everybody. So today, my guest is one of my good friends. It's DJKtone, everybody. Yeah. He's been such an instrumental part in the streets with the people of Denver for my entire career in radio and his entire life. He's been doing this. You know what, though? But you wear a lot of hats.
Right.
And all of them in some way help the community. Even when you're DJing and mixing, it's a block party. It's something free that you're doing to keep kids off the streets.
Definitely.
Everything you do goes back to helping the community.
Definitely.
Why is that so important to you?
Well, it's important because, I was once one of those kids as well, that grew up and sometimes wasn't able to do certain things, didn't have enough money to do certain things or whatever. So I feel like it's just my due diligence to give back and do something because the kids are the future. You never know which one of these kids' lives you're going to I'm gonna save
right.
at any point in time.
You just got to save one that
Just
sparks
That's what
the
I say.
change.
As long just one.
That's right.
To make a difference.
So do you? What does Black History Month mean to you? Do you celebrate it?
I think I personally celebrate Black History
every
all
day.
year.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Every day at some point. So I mean, I think when Black History comes around, I think we just put extra on it. But I mean, I celebrate it every day.
Right.
It's really history.
But to the rest of us, like I was telling Shay J the other day, like when I got to read To Kill a Mockingbird during Black History Month in 7th grade, that's what changed my whole life.
Oh yeah.
You know, so things do. So it is good for the educational part.
Yeah.
But I always, it's right. Every day is Black History for you, and Black Future.
Yeah.
And so tell me when you're dealing with the community, I feel like you're such an old soul, and you talk about the kids being the future.
Right.
You give scholarships.
Right.
Tell me more about what you feel the kids are going through right now in the Black community.
Well, I think right now.
You can't do that. Even on radio, I'd kill you.
Well, I think I had that problem too.
I know. I love you.
I think right now we're just really dealing, especially over the past couple of years with COVID. It's more like a lack of communication with each other. Everybody's on the phones, they're texting, there's no really face-to-face
communication.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a problem. I feel like we're dealing with a lot of old past trauma that we didn't even know we had. You know what I mean?
Like
like
the Black community, the kids have trauma, things they just didn't, explain that.
Even generational, things that they didn't even know their parents went through, or the way the parents have parented, might not necessarily be the correct form of parenting, and it cause trauma.
You're exactly right. Like a lot of us, I think our generation is like, well, we got spanked, we got hit, we were disciplined, and we were left alone forever during the day out in the streets, there's a difference.
And I feel like it's just a different time.
Yeah,
too.
Totally.
Like it's a more dangerous time. There's so many issues.
Do you see that? So did you have more kids? The foundation had a need for more to help more since COVID. You've gotten even more. We need help.
Oh yeah.
Because you're helping with hunger. You're helping with everything that's going on.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. There's just so many areas. Some people are hungry.
Yeah.
Some just don't have the means to do.
You know what, the difference between the haves and the have-nots is sickening.
Yeah.
That somebody's like, oh, I can go get this purse, and these people are over here like, man, if I had that, $100, I could keep my electricity on.
No, it's
real.
No, it's real. It's
okay, yeah,
real.
And you are on the heartbeat of the community and what they're going through, and that's what you've always been doing. Yeah. Now, everybody, coming up next, we're going to talk about KTONE, because he celebrates his birthday. He celebrates his birthday big every year. He celebrates it with the community. Yeah. So next up, we're going to tell you this week-long list of events that's happening and why mental health is first and foremost this time. Definitely. We'll be right back. Kathie J. Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. He's a medical doctor and a lawyer. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better. Welcome back to the Kathie J Show, everybody. Today I'm speaking with DJKtone. Yay! DJKtone is a Park Hill boy, grew up right here in Denver, and he cares so much about the community that he actually created the KTONE Cares Foundation. Yeah. And it's just really about helping everybody, your Cares Foundation. You do everything from feeding to giving kids after school programs to concerts.
Well, we do all that, and I do block parties every year, free block parties for the whole community. I have an internship program. We have a music therapy program that starts in June. I do a book award, so I give scholarships.
He does it all.
Kids.
Yeah. Okay, so your birthday tradition.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, where did the name DJKtone come from?
Well, the DJ came when I started DJing, but
right.
I've been. My friends named me K-Tone back in 6th grade.
That was just always your nickname?
Yeah, so that's just always been my
love
name.
That.
I just put the DJ in front of it when I started DJing.
It works out. I mean, all right, so tell me about your birthday bash. So how did it turn? I mean, I remember back in the day, I would come to your birthday bash, but now it's turned into this week-long event.
Week-long event. It just started with a couple days. Then it just got out of hand.
So you thought you were so special you need a couple days.
Well, I've never used to have birthday parties and all that.
Right.
So what I wanted to do, I just wanted to do something different and use my industry friends that you know, and just do a party.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
Like my first year I had DJ drama.
No, they were the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was so good. I'm like, well, maybe we should do this again. Did it again. But I had people want to be involved. Like, how can I sponsor? How can I be? So that's how it grew so big. And now it's just like, it's my birthday, but it's not even my birthday.
No, it's not.
It's for the city.
It's for the city.
It's for the city.
The amazing things are happening this week.
Yeah.
So it's going to be happening beginning March 1st, everybody.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what you have going on.
So I changed the whole narrative. We're focusing on mental health this year. So it's not so many parties, but Tuesday, March 1st, we're starting with a virtual party. It's just an online party.
Yeah.
Mental health check-in. I got a bunch of DJs spinning live with me. I got some artists calling to come check in.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do a mental health check-in. Wednesday is an important day. So big shout to the Struggle of Love. I'm teaming up with the Struggle of Love.
I love you guys, Lakeisha and Joel.
Struggle of Love
yes.
and Brother Jeff. Big
yes.
shout to Brother Jeff. We're gonna be at Brother Jeff's Cultural Center, so we're gonna be feeding the homeless. So we're gonna be packaging bags for them, food.
That's important.
Hygiene stuff.
Do you need volunteers for that?
We do need volunteers.
Okay.
I need volunteers for that. And then at 2 o'clock, got a special presentation. I might as well tell people, but they're making it the day of proclamation that day.
Is DJKtone Day.
DJKtone, DJKtone birthday bash anniversary day.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
15th annual.
Okay, so there's other things that are happening that whole week, everybody, and I'm actually going to be on a panel on Saturday the 5th.
Mental health panel.
Yes, that's really cool. So why is mental health so important to you?
Just because it's a lack in our community. Like, we don't talk about it. We don't express it. You know, like, I didn't even grow up thinking anything about mental health or self-care or any of that. And I think it's very important, you know, for the kids. And I'm just trying to make it cool because it's not really cool in our community.
No. Do you think it's that watch is sick, by the way?
Thank you.
I never compliment. I never get taken back. That's so cool. Okay, so do you think that there's a difference between the pressure that a black man has put on him versus just a white man?
Oh, definitely. We have pressure when once we step foot out the door, it's on.
Explain that.
Pressure. Like, we already have a couple strikes against us. First of all, we're black men in America. Like, we have to what you know, just regular people, police, our own people. Like, it's just dangerous.
You feel that you have to go out already thinking that somebody's not going to
every day
take you as just being a good person.
So we have to just do extra things just to even keep ourselves safe and just be aware. We have to be more aware of things we do, things we say, where we step.
I also think, and I agree with you because I've seen it and I've but I also feel that you also have to. There's more that black men can do to support black women. There's a lot more, and it starts with you being a better man yourself, right? So that's why you want to focus on mental health.
I mean, it definitely starts with us, and I feel like the more we learn ourselves and know more about ourselves, we can do better.
No, you are doing better. Now, you have some beautiful sons. We saw them. Very handsome sons. You don't call them beautiful. Sorry.
Thank you.
But yes. So how is it? Are you in therapy? I'm sorry, I haven't even asked.
So I'm in transition now, so I'm in between, but I definitely was in therapy.
And it helped you?
It helped me a lot because it gave me some skills. It gave me some things. Like, I journal now a lot.
I
didn't journal before.
Really?
Before going to therapy. And it actually really helped me.
Yes. They always say you got to get it out.
Got to get it out.
Do you do yoga? Do you burn
my
candles?
My son does more yoga. My son was making me do yoga.
Really?
I need to do more yoga.
Okay, that's
I'm gonna start doing more yoga.
So did you tell them that, like, you told them I'm going through therapy? If you ever need to talk to somebody, it's okay.
Yeah.
Is that?
And I try to teach them that, and I put them in therapy, and of course, and you know, so I'm dealing with it with my sons, and they're like, well, I don't know if I want to. You know?
Yeah, because sometimes you don't know if you need to. Do I really need to go there and actually talk to somebody? Yeah. But you're saying there's trauma that they might not realize they had that's just generational.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And there might be some things that they want to talk about that they might not talk about with me or their mother. Or,
we all have that. That's why therapy is so important.
So I push that to my kids, you know, and I do the best I can with trying to, you know, give that to them.
Yes.
You know, it's ultimately their decision. You know,
it is.
Just like it's our decision, but if I introduce it and I'm doing it too. It's not like I'm telling you to do something I'm not doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's really that's the point of it.
And that's the key.
Yeah. So do you feel that it's just a thing that, I mean, with men, are there a lot of men that when you talk to them, grown men, how's your approach, your friends?
Oh yeah, it's
not.
It's just definitely well, depending on who you talk to, but more lately now, you know, they're more open to it and like, yeah, I think I do need to. But you know, the discussion's always been, oh, man, for what?
Right, exactly. You're crazy, right? Nobody needs to know my business, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or why am I going to talk to somebody? They don't even know me. They don't know nothing about me.
Well, you know what? We had Racina. She just put together the Therapists of Color, and so it's a bunch of, because she was saying how important it is for people of color to have a therapist of color, because you automatically have a ground level going in. Right. You automatically understand each other on certain levels.
Yeah, that's
so
important.
you know, so I know that there's so many options out there of therapists that are trying to reach into the community to say, let's be a part of that. They're also going to be part of your weekend birthday bash. You have therapists that are going to be joining.
So
that's
shout out
awesome.
to MHCD Mental Health
Center
of Denver. So they're helping us with that as well.
And
I want to get with them too, so I can help them, you know, get out there.
Yes, because you definitely, people listen when you talk. So when we come back after the break, everybody, K-Tone is going to talk more about the foundation and why we need to connect with our families just as much as our minds. We'll be right back.
Definitely.
Kathie J.
Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness.
Kathie J.
Welcome back to the Kathie J Show, everybody. I can't believe we're almost done. DJKtone is here. Woo! Everybody. He's a Denver kid. He's always been doing big things for the city of Denver and the people of Denver. You are one of the best DJs like ever. Every time you throw a party, you get the party going. People are like, how is his energy like this when he's a DJ?
Yeah.
Different guy.
Different. And I'll just be so cool, like not DJing.
Right.
DJing's just a whole
nother guy shows up.
Different,
Yeah, and I love that. So I wanted to ask you before I let you go, what do you feel is the biggest threat right now to our future, to our kids?
I think it's first of all, there's a lot of things, but I think one of them is just the lack of communication. Like they don't know how to communicate right now. They're so displaced and so into technology and so engulfed in social media. Social media, it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it is, because they're thinking their self-worth is based on the likes.
Based on the likes.
Right.
You looking at a millionaire on like, oh, I need that now.
Right.
Instant, just like Instagram. They want instant success, instant everything.
Right, and you don't get that.
No, you don't
Hard
get
work
that.
will
Hard
get you
work,
there. Right.
Definitely.
You also wanted, I mean, your kids, you were saying that it's also about always teaching them that they are self-worth.
Yeah.
Their self-worth and that they're good.
Yeah.
Right, and that's so important to you.
No, yeah, important, and that's why even if you look at the flyers for the birthday bash and stuff, it's just self-care. I've been on this self-care lately, you know, taking care of yourself, doing things for yourself, taking time for yourself.
Right. No, I love that. Build yourself, because you know that's you got to build yourself so everything around you can be better.
Definitely.
So this is one of the flyers, many flyers going up for the Mental Health and Wellness Week. That is DJKtone's birthday bash week. I love that.
Yeah.
Only he could get away with that.
Yeah.
But it all is with the K-Tone Cares Foundation, and you know you also wanted to let people know that volunteering comes in all different ways.
Yeah, it comes in all different ways, and I mean, you could show up, like you could even volunteer via virtual, just help. You know, you could help in so many ways.
So many ways, and there's so many organizations, but you can find those on his page. You work with the Urban League, the youth.
Urban League Young Professionals.
Yes.
I'm a member.
So many ways that you can go, everybody. And final thoughts though on men in our community and the importance of strong men in our community.
I mean, it's very important, and it's very important, you know, for men to show up right now and walk the walk, not just say, you know, tell the kids, oh, do this. No, you got to walk that walk with them. They have to see you walking, you know, leading by example.
Oh no, I totally believe that. Unfortunately, because with my kids, I'm like, fine, I'll exercise too.
Yeah. You hear me? Yeah.
But yeah, so we all have different levels. Kids are watching you nonstop,
kids
everybody. You can find out more information about his birthday bash week at DJKtoneBirthdayBash.com.
Yeah.
You can also find out what he's up to by following him at officialdjktone.com.
Yeah.
And just look for DJ K-Tone on his social media. You will find him.
At DJKtone.
Thank you. Any final thoughts you want to leave us with?
just come to the bash. DJKtoneBirthdayBash.com. There's events for everybody.
And it's free.
And it's, most of them are free.
Most of them are free.
Majority of them are free.
That's good then. That's what I want. Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about like club nights. You got to pay to get in those.
Yeah, just the.
Yeah,
just
okay,
the-
well, that's
just
got
that
cover
one.
charges
But all
are
the mental health stuff, everything is free.
Yes.
You know, you can come out and join us, and you know, let's change the narrative.
All right, DJKtone, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank
You
you.
had the great
Thank
day.
you for having
And you
me.
know what? The Versus Battle.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was the first DJ to get
Yeah.
on the Versus Battle on
Yeah.
Instagram, everybody, with
big.
Triller. Yes,
Yeah,
that was
that's
good.
big.
With Anthony Hamilton
And Music Soul Child.
and Music Soul Child.
Yeah.
You guys got to
That's
check
it.
that out. You did
Check it
good.
out.
You should have
Thank
won.
you. I know I
I
should've
know
won.
you should have
I
won.
should've
You should have
won.
won.